You guys have a bond because you share the same type of strifes in life. There's a judgment call here. Let's look at this Hermit, because these two cards here, I mean, when the Empress shows up, you think about wife, mother, you think about happiness. I mean, I do when I see her. I think about, for me, when I see her, I think about marriage, and I've already mentioned somebody is waiting to get married, but somebody else, either the fire sign or the cross watcher, isn't ready, is uncertain, or is already in another commitment. And I feel like, okay, the Hermit is usually in the upright contemplation, and I said confusion, but I feel like I was talking about with the rash decision, is, it's kind of weird that I'm going to say this. I kind of feel like I almost feel like you want to leave, but it's like you're meant to be with this person. I don't know, y'all. Another major arcana, Empress, Sun, the Hermit. Hermit is 9, completion of a cycle. In the reverse here, for further clarification of why he showed up, from my perspective, would be the Hermit is here to show you, or is speaking to you feeling isolated. I mean, lonely, sadness, of course, but again, postponement. There's some delays, but I'm feeling like this is meant to be. Crazy. Clarify the Hermit card, please. Wow, I'm taken back by this particular reading, fire signs. Clarify the Hermit card, please. I'm not sitting here staring at this story here. That person is married, and you're the third party, and you're waiting. But you're not waiting. It's weird. It's kind of like you waited. You've waited. You've been patient, but then it's like, you're left out in the cold because he's stuck in another situation. But you love this person so much because there is a bond, some type of a bond you share. You both feel you feel left out in the cold, but this is a man and this is a woman. This represents poverty, but in this particular reading here, I didn't even mention career, so I'm not gonna even call this. I'm gonna call this a soulmate reading. You're still with this person because it's not. You're with them, but you feel left out in the cold. Clarify the Hermit, please. Why is the Hermit being shown to us, please? Wow. Because there's a lot of sorrow. That's why they're showing us the Hermit. being left out in the cold, feeling lonely. You feel sorrowful. Why did you show me before I could even speak, why did you show me the Empress? Page of Cups. It was something that I figured out about this one card here, the Page of Cups. And then again, there's a message. What is this message, fire signs? Did y'all contact the third party and told the third party that you're going to try to work it out with your wife? Or you're going to try to work it out with your husband? And you're causing the person sorrow now? Now the Page of Cups, to me, I think of him as positive, you know, a positive message because it's in the upright. This is Pisces too. That card represents Pisces. You're waiting to hear something significant, some significant news. You're waiting to hear about this commitment and how you guys are going to move forward with it. You're waiting on a renewed positive emotion involving an existing relationship. That's why there's a postponement, because you're waiting, and I said that already even before that card popped out. You're waiting on this person. Fire signs. That's already yet another commitment. Clarify the Nine of Swords. See, look. Now, you see how it fell on top of these two cards here? The Four of Pentacles and the Page of Wands in reverse. But it's not completely upright. I'm going to leave it like that. Your wish. You made a wish. You want to be with this person, whoever this person is. Or that person wants to be with you so bad, fire sign. This represents fulfillment, contentment, joy. 9 is the end of a cycle, abundance. But I'm going to, in this particular reading, and this again, Aquarius, Gemini. Some of y'all are dealing with Aquarius and Geminis. This particular reading, I want to say there's a completion here because I've already saw a completion. Why are you showing me the Nine of Pentacles, wish granted? Because like I said, I feel like you're going to make a rash decision. This is something that is being orchestrated by the divine. There was a divine intervention here with the Judgment card. Oh God, too many cards. Let me look at them. Queen of Cups in reverse, the Lovers in reverse, the Devil, the Fool. Jeez Louise, I'm gonna have to take them. Because they fell in the upright. I always take the ones that fall in the upright. Not when I say upright, I mean the picture showed up instead of the picture being face down. Queen of Cups. The Lovers. The Devil. And as you can see, we have two people that are chained together. I want to look at this Queen of Cups like she's like codependency. And I'm saying the Lovers. This is Two of Cups. I'm sorry, y'all. Two of Cups. Two of Cups in the reverse position. The Devil, Major Arcana. The Fool. Leap of Faith. Codependency. Here. Breakup. Who's the Queen of Cups in this situation? Is it the wife? Let me move this up. I feel many of y'all know I'm a Cancer sun. I'm a Leo moon. And I feel I like to touch my cards, so if any of y'all notice that, that's just, I feel, that's how I connect to the energies. This story here is making me feel I feel sad. So forgive me if I'm not as upbeat. I feel very sad. I feel sorrow. Somebody is sad. Somebody is really sad in a situation. And I look at that sad person as this Queen of Cups. As soon as she came out, I felt it. In the upright position, devotion, happiness, loyalty. Scorpio. Y'all, if y'all fire signs, if you're dealing with a Scorpio, please watch that Scorpio video. Y'all have to watch that Scorpio video because I kind of see some similarities here. In the reverse, impractical again, is showing up. She's not trusting this queen. There's a lack of trust here. She could also represent a frivolous person or some deception here. And then we have the Two of Cups that shows up here. Two people both sharing a cup together, a cup of love. We have a lion with wings above them. The symbology is very interesting here. Two people, but it's in the reverse. So I look at this as, okay, there was a breakup. Again, a water sign, Scorpio and Cancer, Virgo maybe. It talks about romance, union, unity, support, and trust. And it's very interesting that this person has a lack of trust. And then this card comes up right next to it in the reverse, confirming that. And it talks about mistrust, broken promises. Like I said here earlier, somebody broke a promise. I don't need all these cards to see. I pull all these cards because I like to let the story unfold, because there is a story here, because these first three cards told me the story. Me personally, I saw it already. Someone broke a promise. There was a commitment. Someone broke a promise. There was a judgment call, because there's some uncertainty of what's going to happen in the future with this relationship. And I could break these down even further, but this story is unfolding. because there is a soul tie here. There is divine intervention here as it pertains to this particular relationship. Someone broke a promise, and that was because of their devilish behaviors. That was because of their codependency. That was because there was a karmic situation here as well. There's some type of interference here. And I'm only saying this because of the picture. In the picture, we have two people that are chained together underneath this devil. The devil is 15, which reduces down to 6. Carnal desires, major arcana. In this particular reading, it's in the upright, and it's basically showing me that there's a tie to a situation, which we already know somebody is tied to a situation, a person. We already know there's some helplessness. We already know that there is depression. There's fear. But this is saying that somebody is tied to the situation. Soul tie. That is confirmation for me. Somebody's about to take a leap of faith. Here, another major arcana, 0, a new beginning. A new journey, a decision, judgment. They're going to make a decision. Let's see what this decision is going to be. Please clarify the Fool cards here. Why are you showing us the Fool, please? Oh, goodness. This thing got me feeling all jittery. This reading has me feeling... The sorrow has passed. I don't feel that no more, but I am feeling a little anxiety now. I feel like every time you reach a decision, you get anxiety. 2 cards. I hope the camera's picking up these 2 cards. King of Cups. Ace of Swords at the same time. Interesting turn of events here. Now, for me, the King of Cups, why is he here? I mean, stability. You want to make a decision. You want to be stable. You want stability. But then you have the Ace of Swords. I feel like this is saying that somebody might be coming in right on top of this Fool card here. This new beginning, this leap of faith, a trustworthy man. A loving and caring person is coming your way. Not necessarily a man, it could be a woman, and you know, this could go both ways. A keen lover, but can be manipulative in his negative aspects. Why is he here? You have the Ace of Swords. I love to see this because I feel like, oh, you're going to cut somebody out. You're going to cut somebody out. That's why I'm kind of thrown off, because this shows up right on top and you reverse here. And it could just be because you're still being indecisive on what you want to do. Are you leaving this person behind? But you can't. You can't. You're tied. You desperately want to, but you desperately want to stay. Because there's an unexplainable bond here. Fire signs or cross watcher.